Are you struggling to conceive? You have options, and at Piedmont Reproductive Endocrinology Group, we'll make sure you have the guidance and support you need. PREG is known for individualized fertility care that's unique to every patient. We take the time to provide a reassuring and empowering experience because we believe that you deserve nothing less. Let us help you on your journey to parenthood. Visit us at pregonline.com to learn more. Get the guidance and support you need at Piedmont Reproductive Endocrinology Group.
This is Conversate with Us with Chris Donovan and Evelyn Rivas.
Salam and good evening, my friends.
Welcome to another episode of Conversate with you. Or us. No, that's with you. Let me do it again.
Hold on. I have the dead sea Tupperware. It makes julienne fries. It broke.
You're dumb.
I love Aladdin.
Welcome to another episode of Conversate with us.
Wow, she forgot the name of the podcast. Well, we don't do a show for 1 week. I lose it for 1 week, and you forget the name of the podcast.
Because
you know
I wanted to conversate with somebody. Do you know my name? I just want to conversate with somebody. Huh?
Let's make that parody. Do you know what my name is?
It's Chris.
No.
Okay.
It's Colin O'Brady.
Oh, God.
I'm just kidding.
No,
yes, it's Chris.
Not. Oh, my goodness. Hey, well, welcome to another episode. We were excited to be here. Sorry, we were off a week. We went on vacation, and we were gone. And
we were gone.
And we
were gone.
We did not feel like doing an episode last week for that reason.
As you can tell, Aiden didn't do an episode of his podcast.
Oh, yeah, he didn't.
Cassandra did not do an episode of her podcast.
Oh,
which means I just did not feel like doing anything last week.
You didn't crack the whip on the kids?
I didn't do anything. Yep, no, we just did regular school.
Yeah, the ones that are actually paying you, the podcasts that are paying you, though, they got put up, okay? Yeah. You didn't stop working, that's for sure. Well, hey, we're excited to be here. So we're going to start off with some food before we get into our right now, and our topic today, which is a goofy topic that parents can relate to. We'll see. We'll find out. So first off, I'm excited because I was going to actually talk about some other kind of food today, and then something happened.
It was a proviche. No, what do you call provisions? No.
What?
Envisions. No, I'm saying it wrong. What's the place called?
Provecho?
Yeah.
Oh, no, but
that didn't even rhyme with the word I was trying to come up with. Okay, keep going.
So Provecho Grill came in, but not for that reason. It's actually funny. Okay, so there's a really great place. Really great food in Menifee. Provecho Grill, Chef Rosie. She came in, and here's the funny part. Because we're such a great radio station, we had no idea why they were coming in.
Not to mention it's COVID.
Yeah, so
who they talk to? Your ghost?
No,
Casper running up there, running your phone calls.
My boss was like, "Hey, they're gonna come in." We're like, "Okay, cool." So then our producer was like, "Okay, I'll handle it." Didn't find out any information. We literally had no clue until 5 minutes before why what they were there to promote. It wasn't even all about Provecho, even though they're a great place.
Ooh, they're amazing.
It was about the Ceviche Rumble.
I'm sorry?
Yes, the Ceviche Rumble.
That's a thing?
Yes, it's a real freaking thing. And get this.
Wait, in COVID times? Did they really fight?
Well, here, it actually, almost.
Okay, wow, this is intriguing.
Okay, good. I'm going to tell you the story. So they come in, and we smell this, like, overwhelming, amazing smell, right? We know they're bringing in ceviche. That's
cool.
When
I walked in?
Yeah, that's when you walked in. You smelled so good, like shrimp. It was awesome. Shrimp and lime juice. So they come in, and Chef Rosie comes with 3 gentlemen, and two of them are wearing like not Provecho Grill stuff. They're just wearing something that's that solidifies their logos. I don't know. I honestly couldn't see it because I'm blind, and I was just like, okay, they're not with her.
There's visors and masks and windows and all sorts of stuff in the way nowadays.
They were last year's Ceviche Rumble champions.
Did they have a belt?
I didn't see one, but they do get one.
They
do get one, yes.
They better get a belt.
They get a belt. So here's what happened. Last year, they had their very first one. It was in Long Beach, okay? Oh. Had a bunch of people competing to win the title of Ceviche Rumble champion, okay?
It wouldn't be like Ceviche Rumbler.
No, it's like
the year
Ceviche Rumble champs, okay?
I like that.
And so they get up there. They compete, and then they have their champion is this gentleman named Juan. He's incredible. And
I love Juan. Got a great pollo.
Stop. It's not the same one.
Okay.
Juan. his ceviche was the greatest ceviche I've ever tasted in my life.
Now
and I make a good ceviche.
Okay. We are talking about food. Okay, good.
Food. Stop it.
Yes, you do make a very, very, very good ceviche. And your dad makes a pretty good one, too.
That's true.
So
that's true.
Those two in your mind against that, and that one
and
took it.
He was awesome. It was so good.
It must have had the Coca-Cola, the ingredient Coca-Cola had when it first came out.
Oh, that was it. It was Coke.
Yeah,
straight up. No. So
sprinkled on top of the fish.
Chef Rosie's explaining what she's doing with that. She's one of the judges this year.
Oh,
and because it was
lucky.
a festival last year, this year with COVID and all the crap that's happened.
They just throw the fish at her?
Yeah, that now nobody
Open your
can
mouth.
within 6 feet of separation. So what they've decided to do is they're taking the festival aspect, they're going to cut it down a lot. So there is going to be a small parking lot gathering of the sorts. I don't even know if it's in a parking lot. I don't want to say that, but it is a small gathering.
Who knew car shows were going to take over the world?
Right? Yeah, that's exactly what happened. 2020. And they're going to put it on live stream. They're going to have it live stream. So they're making 4 episodes.
Oh, but you can't eat it that way. That's what
I
sucks.
know, but people can come and be a part of like the taping and stuff like that. So cevicherumble.com.
They should do that, and in conjunction with them taping it and everything, and people watching online, there should be a line that people could drive through just to get samples and taste it out.
They're doing something. So I may not know all the
I'm saying
information.
people that can't go all the way in, you know what I mean? Like outside, like, okay, you can't make it in because we're overflowing
right.
with vehicles. That they had to be like, hey, here's your ceviche taster pack.
Oh, that'd be cool. And that's
until
the thing.
They run out.
Because the festival was about that.
Exactly.
They had all these bazillions of. They had all these different vendors there.
Just
and
like
of
the
course,
taco festival. And
they
the,
can't
and the
do
salsa
that now.
festival.
But here's the thing: they've cut it down significantly on a purpose. They're trying to get this shop to like a TV network,
which is great.
Yeah, which is super cool.
Film it.
So they are filming it. It's going to be live stream on YouTube, Ceviche Rumble, and people can watch it on YouTube. Go to cevicherumble.com. But anyway, the moral of the story is
ceviche's good.
It's really good. But listen, this weekend, shut up then.
I don't want to.
Stop talking. So what they're going to do is they're going to have the competition, which is narrowed down to like 16 different people who are making ceviche, like amazing ceviche, and they're going to have them battle out against each other in a big ring, in like a rumble style ring, like a boxing ring. It's like a rumble.
Setup?
Yes.
Okay.
And they're going to be in there, and yes, they are going to get a belt and all of that, and then whoever wins goes up against last year's champ.
Oh.
So that's what it is. They're all trying to compete to go against last year's champion one.
And they'll find that out once they win between the group, and they go head to head.
And then they go. That's the finale.
Do they have to wear the Speedos?
I don't think so.
Any capes?
I think there's aprons involved.
Oh, really?
And stuff.
Any
Yeah,
masks?
I'm not 100%.
No Nacho Libre
There's
happening?
got to be some masks involved. It's COVID time.
It's ceviche, though.
Yeah,
They got to be like Mexican masks, like wrestlers.
I'm something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're going
Oh
to
my
do.
God, Jack Black should sponsor this. He should be the host.
Oh God.
Nacho Libre.
Okay.
Ceviche Rumble.
Well, they have the
onto something.
Michelada festivals and stuff where they have that stuff going on.
They do. I love that.
But they can't right now. They can't. They have to cut it down
when
because
it gets
COVID.
picked up as a TV show. Jack Black should be the host.
Down the road, let them get past this weekend, Chris. Jeez. So
I'm
anyway,
just mad I didn't get ceviche.
back to the ceviche. He was telling me some secrets about making a good ceviche.
Okay, cool. Let's go on to the next segment. You tell me after.
No, I'm gonna tell them.
Oh.
It's the whole point. Conversate with us.
But secrets.
I don't care. I'm gonna tell them. He told me secrets that I can share.
Okay, go.
Okay, the key is to use fresh fish, raw fish, and cooked fish. Okay, so raw shrimp and cooked shrimp.
Okay, define raw.
Okay, raw as in the shrimp is raw. It's a grayish color, right?
Yeah.
But you, marinate it where it's like cooking it in lime juice or lemon juice.
It's the acid of the lemon lime juice cooks it. Yeah.
Yep. So you let that happen for about 5 to 6 minutes, okay? So it technically is cooked, but it's not. You know what I mean? It's not cooked like how a boiled shrimp would be, or
exactly
if you
right.
buy it at any grocery store and it's frozen and it's
Pre-cooked.
pre-cooked. Exactly. So that's the whole idea, is that you get some that is raw, just marinated that way, and then you have the actual cooked fish. Combine them. I'm telling you, for some reason, it tasted so incredible.
Yummy.
And then he used a different kind of cucumber to make it more crunchy.
What,
so
like
you use
shorter,
it was
longer,
like a
bigger,
Spanish. It was a
thicker?
Spanish cucumber. Shut up.
Hairier.
Yes, it was definitely not hairier.
Okay.
It's a lot more bare. It
I
almost
didn't
looked
know there was a different type of cucumber
the
besides size.
cucumber. Okay, look at it. Almost looked like a pickle was in there, but it wasn't. It didn't
Oh,
taste
that's
like
right.
pickle.
Oh, that's right. You told me that.
Yeah.
Like,
So
it wasn't
it was
dill, but it was just
crunchy.
crunchy.
It was crunchy,
which makes the ceviche better.
and it did. It totally did. It was so good.
Was there any mango?
No, there was no mango in
No
it.
mango
This was
involved?
just a straight up ceviche.
So what? Shrimp and shrimp? Like what else?
Well,
was there?
and there was cucumbers, obviously, tomatoes,
Okay.
onions,
Cilantro.
cilantro. There was obviously lemon juice involved.
Tequila, if I know
There was
you.
avocado that was sliced up on top of it.
Oh, that's right,
And
that's
there was like some sort of tahine or something like that of that flavor that was sprinkled on it. Oh my God, it was so good. So anyway, if you're going to make some, I'm going to try it myself with these different kinds of cucumbers for next time.
Yeah, definitely do that. I like going to the fair and getting ceviche,
Yeah,
even though
I
it's
missed
probably
out
the
on the
worst type.
Fair.
Well, no, they're actually going to do that fair drive-through.
Which
They're
one?
doing a fair drive-through. I think it's going to be at the LA County Fair.
But it's not the same because
No, it's not the same
this.
because you eat in your car.
Well, I
You're gonna
know.
be sweating and dripping wet from sweat and being mad at your kid and trying to
Stop. The fair
trying to
isn't
pour
that
your
bad.
booze you brought in.
Yeah, but the fair is already over. I thought the Fairplex was over.
No, but they didn't do the drive-through thing
I
yet.
think they did. I think it's all over.
Did we miss it?
I think we did. I'm not 100% sure
I'm not either. That's why I'm
because
asking.
I don't want to do it that way. I think that's why I didn't look further into
Oh
it.
my God! All the kids were excited. Like Aiden's like, I'm gonna get the giant corn dog. Julian and Cassie are like, what can we deep fry that's sweet? They had the Oreo last year.
Oh my God, that
Twinkies.
was
She's
good.
into Twinkies. Now. She might try that.
Oh, deep fried Twinkies, yuck.
I just wanted to get a ceviche or a fish taco. For some reason, the fish tacos are a little bit better at the fair, but a lot less healthier.
Oh yeah, they're disgusting.
Yeah.
They're disgustingly good. What I appreciated from this guy was he was like, I know you guys are on keto diet, so
Oh, that was funny.
I took away the tostada. It's just right on top, but you don't have to put everything I ate was all
You're all-
keto friendly. Oh my God, it was so good. It was so good. It was
Anything
excellent.
Anything ceviche, sushi, sashimi, I'll take it.
I know.
Right?
It's golden. For anyway, I can't wait to
sounds
try
good.
it. I cannot wait to try
Well, I
it.
like your ceviche, so I'll try it with the new cucumbers.
That's my plan is to do just like variation of what I already make,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe a mix, of what this guy did. Because
like it.
I told him, I'm like, I'm gonna steal all your ideas. He's like,
You
go
just
for
told
it.
everyone else that's going to steal them too. So
Well, he just
at
told.
least he has
You know
none
what he
of his own
told me?
ideas.
He tells everybody. He said it on the radio.
Said
He
everybody.
said all of the different
Yeah.
things that he said. He's like, go ahead and try to do what I do.
Yeah, but you know what he's saying? Because you can't find those cucumbers anywhere but Chile.
Exactly.
In April. So screw you. I went out there.
You won't be able to find them.
Well, that's good.
Yes.
You ready to get into right now?
I am, but I'm not sure if I'm emotionally prepared.
Have another drink real quick.
Okay.
Right now.
Okay, so I'm going to go first. My right now.
Okay, what's your right now? Right now.
My right now is I just had recently had a bad week, really bad week of just not being in my headspace or in my headspace too much. And
So let's give a little backstory in case somebody is new to the show and they've never listened all the way from the very, very beginning. So about a year ago, more than a year ago now. Gosh,
I don't know.
2020 is weird though. So I have like no judgment of time. Like I have no gauge.
Yeah.
About 18 months ago, let's just
Yes.
say, or so. That is when you suffered a breakdown. It was a
Anxiety
mental
attack.
breakdown. It was a full on. We thought it was a heart attack. We
I
weren't
thought it was a heart
100% sure. It was an anxiety or panic attack. And since then, a lot of things have changed. You should really, if you have not, listen to the episode entitled, it's from December of last year, Chris's Crisis. We named it that because it's lovingly called that.
Yes, it is.
And it documents everything that we went through because we hadn't talked about it up until that point on the
It had been
show.
a while since everything happened too, so we were just kind of wrapping our head around it and
Yeah.
putting everything.
I-
Hindsight's 2020.
Well, and that's true, and screw 2020. But yes, you're right.
Yeah.
But no, and I think when we actually put that episode out, and it was December of 2019. I know this because I just reposted it.
Yeah.
Because it was mental. It was like a
Mental
health
health
awareness week last week, and so I thought that would be a good episode for people to hear if they hadn't before, so that they know that people are
totally.
normal people go through crazy
Everybody
shit.
goes through
Like
crazy.
people go through hard times, no matter how stable or whatever you think you are. We all go through rough times. So you have been, this is like a long time now. We've been still kind of treading the waters. You've been going through, you have great weeks and you have a rough patch.
Or I'll have a good day and I'll have a bad day, or I'll have a good weekend and I'll have a bad week, or there's just like lots of ups and downs in between all the prescriptions that I've been on, and the switching over to having prescriptions delivered, them sending the wrong amounts,
yes,
and getting everything back in line. I just haven't been there.
And I was really concerned about you about a week and a half ago. The kids started to notice that your demeanor had changed.
Yeah.
Like full on. And then I was off for a week with you on vacation, and I noticed it right away. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm seeing it, because I was spending a lot more time with you as well.
Yeah, it's a little more down lately.
Yeah, well, let's talk about it.
Yeah, no, so I went to the doctor, and basically I talked to her about everything, and just she can put me another pill to kind of help me, like, get up a little bit. So,
which I hate, by the way. Let me just say.
Yeah, me too.
I don't want you to get upset.
I'm not a fan, but
yeah, I don't want you. I'm sorry. I don't want you to get upset, baby.
I love the doctor. Our doctor's
Dr.
awesome.
Harasti. She's the best doctor ever. But yeah, and that bummed me out, because when we were talking about this last week, and I scheduled the appointment because I was like, nope, not going another week like this. You're gonna go back to the doctor, or we're gonna find something else we need to do. Whatever the next course of action is.
We're trying something else to hopefully balance me out a little bit better, and that way I'm not having such high swings.
Yeah, because it's weird. Like, you have these really great moments where you're like super, super happy, hype mode, and then you go through this super, super down or angry mode, almost like you're really upset about something. Quiet. We won't know. The kids don't know until all of a sudden you're like upset about something, and we don't know why. And it's not that of course, we're a normal family, so of course we all have our reasons for being grouchy sometimes. Somebody gets on your nerves or whatever it is. But these were what we were seeing from you for the last week or whatever was different, totally different, not normal, I mean, our normal. You know what I mean? Like, whatever that means. There is no normal. Yeah. So I'm glad that you went in. I'm kind of bummed that she's giving you another medication, but I do understand. She wants to try things before any next, course of action. So
we should know in the next 3 weeks how this affects me totally. And if I feel better, it's supposed to give me a little more energy, give me a little more optimistic outlook, I guess. I don't even want to say that's what it's supposed to give me. It's supposed to give me energy and bring me up.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to counteract the other stuff, which is weird.
I know. And see, that's the weird part about, okay, so this is the weird thing. Like, while you and I are both pro, like, well, let's try this medication, see if it works. On the other hand, we're like, what side effect does this medication bring on that now has to have another medication to counteract that side effect that takes place? It's just this slippery slope of medication.
In my mind right now, I didn't have as many problems as I've had until I got on medication. Now that I think the situation of working up in LA and all that stuff, the drive and commute and all that added together, I think that's gone now, and I feel like in my brain, like, okay, well, that's gone now. I'm not going to be this.
I'm not going to feel
super
stressed,
super
tired,
not sleeping, stressed out, anxiety, or anything like that. I just so I'm thinking in my brain right now is like, okay, get off the pills because you don't need them. Like, that's gone.
Right.
The thing that triggered is gone. But now, I mean, she talked to me because now it's like you got to level yourself out first. You got to have a good, and then you just go back.
Then you start tapering back on the pills. So, because you and I have discussed this a lot of times about, like, how do we get you off of the medication?
Yeah.
But the thing that happens, and so many people don't realize, when they feel like they're better, they stop taking all their medication, and then what happens is a giant change in personality, because the medication, your body has gotten so used to it that when you shock it out of taking that,
it doesn't know what the hell's going on.
Your hormonal, your balance is off. We saw that with a great friend of ours who was very concerned that she didn't feel like she should be on the medication she was on any longer, so she just stopped it without discussing with her doctor, and she had a breakdown. And because of that reason, it's a weird, you have to taper yourself off, or you have to get on a different medication to
like
go lower.
People say it's like a chemical imbalance because you don't know. You just don't
know.
Instantly feel differently.
Yeah.
Or you just sit there and you just like instantly don't feel the same.
Right.
I guess that's the same sentence.
Yeah,
Words,
but yeah, it makes sense. I mean,
Yeah, that's me.
You see it with so many people. I mean, there's a lot of people who go through this.
Well, I know COVID didn't help either.
No, I know.
But
that's what's kind of funny is you went from one stress situation to a different kind of stress situation.
Yes. Now I'm a teacher.
Yeah. So that also, while it's a blessing and a curse, because we both said, oh, we've always wanted to be able to be more with our kids and be home, and you're working from home and all these things. It's still a lot.
It is
to freaking handle. It's a lot. And
I'm not because mainly because we're not getting out of the house and stuff.
Yeah.
Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Okay, round two. Name something that's not boring.
A laundry? Ooh, a book club. Computer solitaire, huh?
Sorry, we were looking for Chumba Casino. That's right. ChumbaCasino.com has over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
That looks yummy. Thank you.
Yeah. But there's that part.
Yeah. So I mean, but I don't want to complain. I hate complaining.
I know. Well, we're doing a wellness check on you right now.
Yeah.
So, sir, just sit down and take it.
I'm just trying to get level.
Yeah.
You know, that's where I'm at right now. I'm trying to get level again.
Yeah.
Didn't realize I was off level.
You didn't?
Mm-mm.
You didn't notice?
No, apparently the kids did.
Yeah.
And then you guys did.
Yeah. Well, that's when they came to me.
Yeah.
And they were just like, Mom, something's up with Dad.
Now
and they were super, and then you shaved your beard. Then they were like, what is happening? No, I'm just kidding. No, they were more, I mean, it was out of super concern. It wasn't anything. We have great kids, man. We have great kids. And they've seen you through all the steps and phases of what's happened.
Yeah.
Even whether they recognize what's going on or not. Exactly.
Yeah.
But they came to me and they're just very concerned. Daddy's not acting the same. He does this. He's not usually like this, or he doesn't. And I was like, okay. And once I knew they were really noticing.
Yeah.
Then I knew. I was like, okay. Then we need to do another check. We need to be on top of this as a family.
Yeah, we do.
It's not just you. It's not just on you.
But also, it's not like I could have gone to the doctor for like the last 6 months if it wasn't COVID related. So
I know, and that's the other crap part.
Yeah.
You used to talk to somebody on the regular, and then all of a sudden it was like,
you want to Zoom?
Oh, you want to Zoom me? And it's just not the same.
No.
And I know.
Anyway, what's your right now?
Well, my right now is clearly you.
Okay, thank you.
I mean, really, like that's, yeah. I mean, this is it. We just I don't want you to be upset.
I'm not. There's a little kid staring at me over there. He keeps getting yelled at every few minutes. It's kind of funny.
He's in his Zoom classroom, and it's not our kid. We're in a different.
No, literally, it's not. He's not in Zoom anymore. He just wants to see us recording.
Oh,
he's all
that's
curious.
so
He's
cute.
poking his head around the corner, and then you hear his dad go.
Shh.
Okay. All
Anyway,
right. Well,
well,
I'm glad you're right now is me because I needed it.
And it's all that I ever care about. So
I know.
I love you.
Love you more.
Do
you want to do your right now?
No, that's my right now.
Okay, so you wanted to talk about this, which is I think is quite funny because we all have different experiences when it comes to college and applying, and especially with computers, there's a lot less paper and a lot more. You fill out your account, you fill out your account, you fill out your account, and then everybody put them together.
Okay, let's explain what that exactly
means.
means.
Can you please translate that to people that don't understand my word?
Okay, so this is the very first experience that I am having with college applications. Our daughter is 17 now. She's obviously going to be going into college next year. And
you're
this
saying
is the
this
season.
because you've never done it before.
I never personally had to apply for college.
And I didn't have to apply. I just filled out an application with a check, and the community college accepted me.
Well, there you go.
So I never had to apply.
But
I also think it would have been a lot different back then. Less, like literally, like the amount of things that we have to fill out online is
Right.
So, but anyway, you're comparing it to what?
To being a parent. I've never
anything,
been a parent having a kid going to college ever in my life. I've never. That's the first for me. So.
Me too.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Because that would be weird, and then I would have to wonder about you.
Well, I might have had one. I just don't know about him.
Oh, great. Good to know.
About
him.
M.
Oh, tell me about him.
M or er.
Well, it's.
So
anyway,
Julene's filling out all these forms.
Yes. So Julene's filling out a ton of forms these days. She's writing college essays. She's going through the process of figuring out what she needs to fine tune and narrowing down colleges. So that we are in that season right now. So the fall season is basically the year before you go to college. So the other thing that was interesting was the parent aspect of all of this. Okay. So that is all of our financials having to be tossed over, right?
Literally.
We had to link the IRS site to our daughter's FAFSA. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
The FAFSA, the FAFSA, the FAFSA.
Five Nights at Freddy's?
FNAF? No, it's not. It's the federal aid. It's student aid.
I know what it is. I had to fill out the form.
So, okay, now, did you have to do this at all when you were when you were younger? Did you do this process?
Back in my day.
Was there even a FAFSA?
When I walked up hill, there was not a FAFSA.
FAFSA.
It was not Fast and Furious, I swear.
Okay.
But there also, the internet was so new. The internet was still here in AOL doing the dial-up, and it goes, you got mail. So there was no security online.
Yeah, that's true.
So everything was still with paper. So it was, but for my case, it was a community college, and they had to accept you.
Well, yeah. Okay.
And of course, in-state tuition, which was probably super cheap. I paid myself. My parents helped me for the first year, but after that, nothing. But it was just a lot of papers.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of reading. And it was a lot of reading when I was tired.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine reading on a screen that much after you've already been working on a screen all day long. So, but also, it seems like there'll be a lot more hoops to jump through and a lot more paperwork to submit.
Yeah.
So I'd have to submit half of the crap that she has to
she's going through. I know.
Yeah, like why does they need her blood type?
I don't know. Yeah, they needed that. They needed, they ask very personal questions.
Like what's her natural
sexuality
hair color?
question. Like, I mean, there's all kinds of weird. Okay, I don't know if that's on there, but it has been a really odd experience.
There's been a lot of, how do I answer this one?
And we look at it and I'm like, I don't know. You're the college-bound one. I don't know.
I'd skip it. You can't skip it. It's starred.
Oh, damn
Put
it.
in 4. It's not that kind of question.
So we ended up having to, create our own account online.
Yes.
For the FAFSA.
I still don't think you're saying it right.
FAFSA. FAFSA. Right? I'm saying it right. Hold on.
I don't think it has a right way to say it. I think people just stumble through it when they talk about it. And then they go,
I know, but everyone jokes.
I had to do.
Because for a while I was calling it the FAFSA. FAFSA is what I was saying.
FAFSA.
I was mixing the S and the F.
No, that's the next Fast and Furious movie.
I know. See, that's what I was saying. And I was like, okay, that's clearly wrong. And then Julian kept going, it's not the FAFSA. It's the FAFSA. I was like, oh, whatever.
Can't you say all the words?
So the moral to the story is, if you are a parent who is about to go through this process at any point, which hopefully you are one day and you're going to get there, or you've already gone through it and you're laughing at us because you know what it's like.
Or you can hang this over your kid's head if they never want to go through the process.
Exactly. That's key. Is that this is the first thing you have to do, no matter what.
And we didn't know that.
No.
So it was like the third thing we did.
Right. Well, you and I. Jolene knew that. Jolene knows everything. We're just following her lead. This is the first way to get free money. So the whole thing is...
Can I go to college again?
It's got to be used toward education.
Well...
It doesn't work like that. Can't use it towards education of beer.
No,
beer
the
school.
Funner University.
Go ahead, start one.
I should.
Oh, God.
Show up if you want.
Lose accreditation right away. So anyway,
accreditation, that's a big word.
Thank you. Thank you.
FAFSA. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, God. This is a train wreck. So this is an interesting process that we've all had to go through. But they're saying, as I'm going through all of these things and I'm reaching out to like numerous family members and counselors that I know and wonderful people who have been like,
yeah, we've got a few people in our back pocket that are in
helping us
that world
through this whole thing.
So great because they've been helping us through all of our children.
Yeah, and the key with this is to apply for the free money first, and then deal with the loan stuff after. So you don't have to think about how much money you can get for free before. And with scholarships, so it's going to be this, then it's going to be next, it's going to be scholarship applications, which she's already doing. And then it's going to be, okay, how much do we owe now?
Yeah, that's like, okay.
And then how much are we going to have to pay?
How much is she going to apply for?
And then all of the different, and then the other thing I've learned that I'm going to sound stupid maybe because if you've listened and you already know this, I did not know this, then you get, whatever school decides to allow her in, like that says, yes, you've been accepted. They give you a package, and every school has a different package, and they give you so much money towards your school.
Oh, they give you money toward the school. I thought it was a bill.
Sometimes some of them they give you more. So
my school just gave me a bill.
Okay, they're gonna give us a bill for sure, but it might be this much larger than the other school.
Okay, so I've got a couple questions.
Okay,
you finish those.
Okay, so some of the schools are going to say, okay, well, we like her application so much and her essay and all that we would like to give her this much money to go towards whatever, so that way she wants to come here. They want to make it look. Now they're courting her, so now they're trying to get her to go to their school.
Do I take a gun to this courting?
No, you don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
This isn't a sexual thing.
Didn't go straight there. I was just
you were thinking it.
Courting my daughter.
So now they're trying to get her to go, okay, you know what? This school's offering me a lot of great stuff, and I do want to go to that campus over this school.
It's just like going through employers.
So
if you're allowed these options.
Right.
You have to be good enough to get these options.
Absolutely. And then you have, okay, well, so-and-so's offering me, full benefits and this, and then this other company's going to go, well, we'll give you full benefits and we'll throw in this.
So I know why I never had this problem.
You weren't a good student.
I wasn't good enough to get it. But you, however, Mrs. I've been the president of everything forever.
I know. Okay, so weird. I probably could have went to a really great school, but for some stupid reason, I thought radio is going to be great. So I went to a radio trade school.
You were right.
It worked out.
It's been all right.
But yeah, so that was the only application I ever filled out was going to...
Which wasn't even really an application. It was a piece of paper with two sides.
Super dumb. It was like, I do want to go here. Check. Yeah. Yes. It was
I will use your equipment.
I will not mess it up. I will be a good student. That was like literally what it was.
It was a total honor system.
I can pay the tuition. That was it.
But it's just like any school or anything that you ever do, it's honor system. If you want to do it and you want to be there, you will do great. Mm-hmm. If you don't, it's recognized and you go away. Like I went to school with some really dope people, and they're doing great in this industry, and I'm doing pretty good on the podcast side of it all and everything. So like we put a lot of effort into it, so we got what we got.
You get what you give.
Exactly. So you put a lot of effort in on it, even if it was a two-sided piece of paper that with your signature on it and a $3,000 loan or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah.
But it worked for you and it's great.
No, absolutely. And I've utilized it, every step of the way. I tried to use anything that I learned, on the next project or whatever I'm doing. So with Julene, it's going to be a long road. If she wants to be a dermatologist, at least that's
What's that mean again?
This week. No, I'm just kidding. That's the
skin doctor?
Yeah.
Dr. Skin?
You know how she is about her skin. Like she is oh my God, this girl and her skin. I mean, she's really fascinated by skin. She's really fascinated by pores and weird. She is so. Oh, she does. She watches all that gross stuff.
Sorry, we mentioned that on that podcast that starts with food.
I know, ew. But she wants to be a dermatologist, so that's going to mean med school. That's going to mean she's going to be in school for a long time.
Okay, I have a question. At Devil's Advocate, after COVID, let's say you wanted to go into the medical field. Would you still want to go into the medical field? And does she? And will it be more education on the tail end now because of COVID and the protocols? Or is it going to be less expensive because they're going to want more people to go into medical?
I don't know. It's a great question. I have no idea. She's still into it.
You know what I mean?
She still wants to do it. And I think that I'm sure that there's classes she takes on infectious diseases and things like that. But I'm sure. I mean, like you go into any medical field, you have to. So basically, she's going to have to go to med school, okay, which is going to be general. It's going to be a general med school. That's how it works. And then you find your specialty. So no matter what, she's going to have great. We're gonna have a doctor in the family. Is the idea because
Sweet. Maybe she'll get us all done before the apocalypse.
get us all done.
No, get this all done before the apocalypse, so that when it all goes down, she'll be with us and
then we'll have a doctor. To handle.
A doctor.
Well, and that's the whole cool thing about going and
dope.
becoming a doctor is you're becoming a doctor and then you find your specialist. So some people go on to be heart surgeons. Some people go on to be
Meredith Grey.
Yeah, Meredith Grey. Yes, she wants to be a dermatologist, so she's going to go and study more about the skin. But so now that's the whole idea is that we're trying to figure out what these schools are going to want from her, how she caters her essays towards that, what kind of what she picks for her degrees and her minors and her all these things. And I'm like, it's my brain is spinning. Like I as a mom, just watching her and trying to like help and encourage and also go, this is freaking nuts. Like I don't even know what I'm doing, but I'm hoping she's doing all the right things and just
she's doing just fine. She's
doing all the resources. I'm hoping she gets some good packages.
Supposed to do,
I hope so.
What she's always done. So
oh my gosh, and she's doing right now, she's about ready to do this really incredible thing called a Sioux Talk.
Oh yeah.
And she's the inaugural Sioux Rising talker, which is like a TED Talk.
Yes.
But it's put on by these really wonderful entrepreneurial women, and it's called a Sioux Talk, and she's the first one that is going to be the youngest to do hers. And
so exciting.
It's really cool. Deal. It's next week. It's next Tuesday, and she's going to be up on a stage by herself, having her full 7 minutes memorized, giving her Sioux Talk. And that's another thing. She's like, I'm trying to put this into words on my applications, but I haven't even done it yet. And she's like, doing. I'm like, well, this girl.
Yeah,
this girl.
Show off.
Totally.
She doesn't listen to this show.
Good. I don't need her.
Love you,
I don't need
Juju.
her. I don't need her getting a bigger head.
Stupid. Just kidding.
That kid.
Anyway, yeah, no, that's awesome. It's just it is a lot to take in. I think it's just become just like everything else with technology and accessibility and COVID and everything. Everything has been so advanced since we were younger that it's just there's so many more hoops to jump through that I feel like it's almost not worth doing it all to try to get to somewhere and just to be disappointed you couldn't go to that place and you had to like settle. It's just there's so many different ways to think about it. But she's doing pretty good. She's the funniest thing I think at all this so far was the fact that she didn't know the severity of like the 1040 forms and stuff like that, like what's on there and what's allowed to be exposed. So when she comes in the room, she goes, I don't know, it's just like they said tax forms and like your bank statements and stuff. I'm like, babe, that's not just I don't know, that's some really important shit. She goes, I don't know. She texts me a picture and I'm like, oh my god, okay, no, I get it, I totally get it. Okay, I can't get this for you like
in
right
like
now
a second.
at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, she's like, why can't you? We're like, babe, like you don't understand. Like that's a lot of information that you just asked for.
Letters. I just said like 1040 and blah blah blah. Yeah, that means a lot of different things. But yeah, that was kind of funny because that's a world that I never taught either when I was growing up. And then when I had to do my own taxes, and then now I actually make money. It's just it's. I feel like that should be a class in high school now.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
feel like taxes should be a class in high school.
Well, financial literacy,
something.
100%. I think because our kids just don't. They just
Nobody
don't know,
knows.
and it's not their fault. Like it's and that's the thing. Like as parents, we need to be teaching them too. Like
Correct.
Here's how you save your money. Here's why you want to do this. Here's why you want to have a great credit score. Here's why you want to, and even though you don't want them to have debt, they do need to have a credit card so that they can start building their credit and, all these little...
The way to build and supposedly do things correctly.
Exactly. And so it's interesting. And she's going to be, going through that world right now. And it's kind of neat. The one thing I thought was cool about that FAFSA was that it did, once we created our site, yours and mine, we were able to instantly link any record we have of taxes from the IRS directly into her forms, so we didn't have to fill out 30 things by hand, because otherwise it was asking us like what our different itemized
our blood types were.
Oh my gosh, it was asking like all these itemized information, and I'm like, I don't know where that's at. Like I think it's on our tax forms. Thanks. I think it's on our tax forms. I have no idea.
You're like, I don't know where that's at.
And I'm just hoping that we didn't make much last year, because then we can get more money for her. The less you make in 2019.
Back out all the medical bills, then we're good.
Golden. Anyway, thank you for joining us.
Yes, I have to say one thing.
Yes.
Tonight, it's going to premiere, but it's going to be available on BYU TV. Our TV show that we did back over the summer in Idaho is premiering tonight on BYU TV. It's called The Survivalists, and it's amazing. So if you have BYU TV app, you can watch it on your computer or whatever, or if you have a cable, look at it tonight. I think it's 6 o'clock tonight.
Right.
It's going to be dope.
It's really awesome.
It's so cool. So we're episode 6 or something, but check it out anyway. And also go to This Is Funner.
Yes, the very first episode, we got a chance to get the sneak peek of it. We watched it as a family and got PTSD all together as a family. It was traumatic to watch those families go through what they did and realize, holy crap, we're about to show the world that we did the same thing, except not the same activities these families went through. But if you get a chance, it's absolutely free. BYU TV, download the app. It's super easy.
It's so fun.
And I believe that the first episode is, in case you're not listening to this the day that it airs,
it's available
now on demand. So just 1 week at a time. So
we gotta wait for. I think we're episode like 6-ish. So we'll let everybody know. We'll jump up to the tallest clock tower. And we'll yell and we'll be like, our show is on.
It's on now. We're having a viewing party, bitches.
It's probably a mission in.
Dumb. Is that the highest clock tower? Is that what you're trying to say?
One I can think of. All right, baby.
All right. Love you. We'll catch you later.
Conversate with us. Conversate with us. Thank you for listening to Conversate with us.
Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.